Hello, all, and welcome to this afternoon's review, which I am dubbing the Goodbye to Oktoberfest review. Now, I wasn't planning on doing another Oktoberfest related review, but while I was looking for beer for the vertical, and which I couldn't find, I ran into something else which was just as interesting, and I absolutely had to get it. Why? Well, let me just go and show you it here. This is an Oktoberfest beer stein from the Paulaner Brewery in Germany. And yeah, this costs about $10. And you get this beer stein here with a little over a quart of beer. I'm wondering if it's a liter thing. Now, let me go and take this off if I can. $1 liter, yeah. 1 liter of beer here. So it's about a little under 3 cans worth of beer. 3 American 12-ounce cans worth of beer. Let's go and read this because there's quite a bit to read here. Let's go and also check. Yeah, I'm probably going to go and swish this out with water a little bit before. Because it smells a little bit cardboardy. It wasn't a covered top, and I don't want dust in my beer. So let's read this, shall we? The legendary Munich Oktoberfest is the largest beer festival in the world and one of the most celebrated festivals of any kind. Paulaner is one of only 6 Munich breweries allowed to brew and serve the official Oktoberfest beer at this unique event. Paulaner's Oktoberfest beer is Germany's #1 Oktoberfest beer and a true institution in Munich. Brewed following all the rules of the craft, it reminds you a bit of October Sunshine, flavorful and golden. We call it our liquid gold. It's a perfect balance of a light hop and traditional Bavarian malt. Brewed only for the Munich Oktoberfest season and exported to more than 60 countries, Paulaner Oktoberfest beer, together with our authentic Mass Krug, allows you to enjoy a little bit of the Munich way of living. Prost! So, here's my mug. It's got like the little thing here. And I'm going to go and swish this out and then quickly read the can. So let's go read the can now, shall we? Because it's got even more text on it. It's going to be about a while before I even crack this open. The contents of this special 1 liter can provides you with a special opportunity. The brewers of Paulaner invite you to enjoy what attendees at the Munich Oktoberfest experience in the tents at this world famous event. Sorry, the text is very small. Paulaner Oktoberfest beer. The #1 Oktoberfest beer in Germany, whose legend is almost as big as the event itself, reminds you of a bit of October sunshine, flavorful and golden. The locals call it liquid gold. So, while saying Prost in the famous tents on the grounds of the Wiesn, the meadow in Munich, where Oktoberfest takes place with friends and other beer lovers from around the world, is a preferable way to experience Oktoberfest. This once-in-a-year beer will allow you to join the celebration right in your own backyard. So this is 6.0 ABV. Okay, doesn't have that sort of dusty cardboard smell anymore, so it's clean. Got this liter can here. Let's pour it into this, what did they call it? I don't know what's called it, like a stein, but I guess a stein is a ceramic one. So Moss Krog. So, let's pour this out, shall we? So this is a Wiesn, not a Marzen, which is, this, I believe Paulaner, from reading it, was the first makers of the Wiesn, hoping for something a little bit more mass market appeal than a Marzen. Okay. Perfect pour right there. Okay, please excuse the noise. And as you can see, 3 fingers worth of foamy white head and a beautiful golden color. That is redolent of honeyed malts, bread, floral hops, frothy off-white. I should turn on my light here. It's a little bit dark already. It's already almost winter. Or autumn, as it were. You can see the beautiful golden color here. And let's get to tasting it on the palate now, shall we? Mmm. Biscuity malts, a deep, almost liquid bread-like flavor. Finishes clean as a whistle. With a brief blast of Old World Noble hops in the finish. Mmm. You're just gonna want to chug this, you know. And also, too, man, you know, I just realized, like, when you see those waitresses, this thing is heavy. And you see those waitresses at Oktoberfest with like 8 of those in each arm. Man, they're getting a workout. They're getting an upper body workout. I gotta say that, man. Again, not very complex, but this style isn't meant to be complex. It's supposed to be quaffable, poundable, whatever sort of adjective that you want to use to go and adjective to want to use to go and describe something that is very drinkable and matches well with a hearty feast. Refreshing for a 6.0. You just want to keep on drinking this. Now, of the 2 Weissen style Oktoberfest beers that I've tried in this past month, I've had more in the past, though I didn't clearly specify. I wasn't clear on the distinction between the two styles of Oktoberfest beers back in the past. Now I am. Now I do have a better understanding of that distinction. I have to say I like the West End Steffener one just a bit better. Uh, both of these are very well balanced beers. The West End Steffener was just had a little bit more oomph to the flavor. That's not to say this is bland or flavorless. It's very much in the same style. In fact, I'd love to go and do a side by side of those two beers, but it just seems a bit more muted. And I'm wondering if it's because this glass style is not exactly a craft style glass. It's supposed to enhance the various the various sensory features of the beer. Yeah, where it does have a certain aesthetic appeal to it with that dimpled glass and all that. Hmm. Liquid bread. I'm kind of wondering how people go and drink several of these at like the Oktoberfest. I'd be one and done, really. Maybe two if I ate enough and paced myself well. Again, kind of makes me wish I had some Wiener Schnitzel to eat because this beer just tastes like it would go very well with Wiener Schnitzel and potatoes. And this will be the last time I say Wiener Schnitzel. Yep. Run into the ground. Mm. Very poundable for a 6.0. It feels a little bit lighter, like a 4.9 or something. It feels almost sessionable. So this could catch up to you pretty quickly. Now, I definitely want to go and cook something. This is working up an appetite for me, especially since I didn't have lunch. And, you know, it's, I'm kind of glad I found this. It's, while not a mind-blowing experience, it's just nice to actually go and drink. I've never had beer in one of these gigantic glasses before, so it's just a great experience to have. And I also get this nice, little souvenir of a place I never visited. Surprisingly affordable. I mean, this thing only costs like little under $10. So, Paulaner Oktoberfest beer, nicely balanced, evocative of that Munich experience. And without much further ado, let's go and put on some music here. Shall we? I'm not singing along because I have no idea what these words are. And with this, we bid a fond farewell to the Oktoberfest season. We'll be returning to regular reviews next week. And I'm not even in time anymore. How do they do this for like hours? This thing is like that, or I'm gonna weep.
Das ist jetzt der Petrus ein. Er sagt, ich pass gern euch ein.
This is fun.
Ihr wart auf Erden schon die reinsten Engelein.
Well, folks, that is your beer review for this afternoon. See you next week. And Los.